Good morning, everybody. My computer looks dark. Let me see. What am I doing? Good morning. How are you? Marianne, I saw you were up. You were totally a night owl last night. Welcome to the creatures of the night. Nights like that are tough. And of course, my cough will not let go, but whatever. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Beautiful day outside. Absolutely beautiful day outside. The fog is over the river and through the woods. Kidding. But yeah, so it's a beautiful day. I have been up since about, well, the power went off at around 2:30 this morning, but we have a whole house generator. So that woke me up kicking on, and then it kicked off and then on and then off and on. I'm like, okay, what's going on? So then I finally got a text from National Grid, and they said there was a power outage due to an accident around here. So that makes sense, I guess. So it stayed on for a couple hours and then it went back off. But that by then I'm off. So it was probably around 3:30 that I said, I'm just going to get up. And I started working on a few projects. As you can see, I'm still working on my left-handed crochet. There's the tongue. The tongue does help. So good morning, Marianne and Amber and Kimberly and Melissa and Isabel and Margaret. Anybody I missed? I don't think so. Hi, everybody. So this morning, in the middle of the night, I was working on these. So I was using my stash busting ideas. And then I was making a bunch of these because I know 3 little girls that are going to probably have pictures or their hair done or whatever for Halloween or Thanksgiving. So I'm going to make them each a set, one of each, and send it to them. I think they're going to love them. So there we go. That's what I did this morning. And then I worked a little bit more on my new poncho. I did about 4 rows of it last night. I really like it. So did about 4 rows of it. I think the point will be in the front. The thing is, it's a little itchy. So Moonlight Mohair. I think the mohair is, I love the colors, absolutely. But you know what? I'll have a sweater on or something underneath it. It's not like, I do love it. And I like both sides. I think it'll be fine. And then maybe once, I wash it or something. But so I do love these colors. They're really pretty. And what I'm doing is I'm purposely making it so that there's a line on this side and not a line on that side. So it's reversible. I'm going to add more to the top of this. I'm going to bring it up so the collar comes up. But I always do that on my ponchos when I'm done. So I worked a little bit on that as well. Oh, I'm not done. So then, gotta fix my hair. So then I'm like, okay, I need a break from that. I need a break from these. Yeah, it's mohair. It's got mohair in it. So I needed a break from little things. So I decided, I have one of those food savers, that you can shrink wrap food. So I got that out as quietly as possible because, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, nice. Okay, Margaret. So I got out the sealer machine, and I have a lot of, good morning, BB. I have a lot of blankets and tops and hats and scarf sets and and I don't have a lot of room to store them. I have 2 cedar chests to put them in. So I'm like, how am I going to make more room to put these items in there? You can guess it, can't you? I shrink wrapped them. Now it went from a blanket that took up, you know, this much room to a blanket that takes up this much room. So I can get like 4 times more. And I'm telling you, I'm doing full-size blankets, guys. This is just my little one. This was a little baby blanket, but I've got a full-size throw. Yeah. Yeah, so Kimberly, it's working and it's not hurting anything. So it does suck. And the thing is, you can lay it flat on the counter and you can shape it to what shape you want it to seal to. So I am in the process of taking all of my stuff. So I'm going to label it like this one. I said it's my best to show blanket from 2023. And then I'm going to label the hat, glove, and mitten set because then I can just grab it for gifts, right? So I'm going to label all that stuff, seal it up, and put it all in the one cedar chest. Good morning, Cece. And that is going to save me so much room. So in the process of that, I revisited a project I had been working on for the fair that all of you that have been around know it broke my heart. My flower blanket. I love this blanket. Those of you that don't know, it was anyway, those of you that have been around a while that went through my trauma with the Washington County Fair know that my blanket was disqualified. Thank you, Phoebe. I finished it, Cece, I did. And it was disqualified at the fair because they told me I should have put it in as a wrap, not a blanket. It should have been a wrap. So that's kind of been sticking at me. You know how you try to get over things, but you can't. So as I was sorting through all of my crochet items this morning, I toyed with filling in these holes because that's what they said. It was, good morning, Linda. They said it was the holes in here that disqualified it. So I am filling the holes. So it is a 6-sided. All it is a magic circle, 6 sides of 5 double crochet, 2 rounds. So I do 5 double crochet, chain 2, 5 double crochet until I have 6 sides. And then I just do 1 more row, and that's, hi, Dad Todd. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going to fill in the blanket. And then I'm going to call the fair and I'm going to ask them if if an item was disqualified for a wrong category, can I re-enter it next year? Thank you, Trini. It is a blanket. But the judge at the fair told me because there were gaps in here, couldn't be called a blanket. It had to be called a wrap. So anyway, oh, good, Amber. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. I'm using some of my stash busting, but I'm going to finish this. And you know what? Maybe if Washington County Fair won't let me enter it, maybe I will enter it in a different fair around here. Not the one I work for, because I don't want to be that person. I don't want to enter in my own fair, in my own, you know. Well, thank you, Data. I love it. And it really is, I think to date, it's my favorite project that I've done so far in the years that I've been crocheting, which is only since 2022. So that's what I'm working on right here. So it's just, I made it as simple as possible. Good morning, Katrina. Oh, yeah, thanks. That's funny. Yes, please remember to drop your thummies if you could. So I'm working on these. I need 42. I need 54 of them. Well, thank you, Linda. I thank you. So yeah, I need to make 54 of these and then sew them in, and then I will see what is that. So my projects today, what am I doing today? I'm going to work on this. I have to do another Stash Buster video. I have to do a block party, which is my left-handed. And I am doing it with a bigger hook. I wonder if that won't help me a little bit bigger hook. So I'm using an 8. And anybody that wasn't with me yesterday, what I'm doing is I'm trying to teach myself to crochet left-handed. So I'm trying to train my left hand to do what my right hand normally does and vice versa. So I'm trying to hold it even the same way. My problem right now is tension. Attention. No, I'm kidding. Margaret, I'm inspired to do both. I'm inspired to do both. And I have to rewatch your video so that I can do it from the start. Because I really do want to do that. Hi, Vivian. So, hey, it's looking better than it did yesterday, you guys. Nice. I have to also start a cardigan that Mishi and I, she challenged me to do a cardigan and I challenged her to do a poncho. So Mishi and I have challenged each other. Aha, that one went really well. We've challenged each other to try something we've never tried. So, all right. Here we go. Amber, you never know till you try. You never know till you ask, right? So these are the things that I'm working on today. Plus, I have to do a block party. Now, I started a block party this morning in case I don't get this left-handed one done. So it's a year's worth of dishcloths, and this one's a square. So I'm going to go ahead and do that one for the block party if I don't get this. Oh, nice. Now that's the one you made me, right? I actually love this book. I really, really enjoy doing dishcloths. I really do. And they've got some cute ones in here. So I figured when I'm stuck for a mosaic, sorry guys, my nose itches today. I don't know if there's ragweed. I don't mean to keep doing that, but I don't know if there's ragweed going on or whatever. Oh, are you? I got an email back from them that I'm in the running for, or my email's in the running for Hooker versus Hooker. So anyway, I have a ton of little projects going on, but I do love these. So I did 2 different types. I did 3 different colors here, orange, yellow, and brown. And then I did, that's just in rows. And then I did it, the little candy corn one. It's like, you know what it looks like is that Indian corn, right? The decorative Indian corn. So, but I have 3 of each because I know when you have girls, you've got to have, everybody's got to at least have the same choices. So there we go. Doesn't this look like a clown sleeve? Hold on, let me put this on. This almost gave me an idea to make a clown. Watch this. Doesn't that look like a frilly, fluffy sleeve? The poncho that you gave me, Margaret? I know it was a coffee with Kim. I think it was a coffee with Kim. And there's so many. I mean, I can dig through if you want. Maybe if I search through for the word poncho or the word Margaret, maybe it'll show me. Look at me. Sorry, guys, I'm a little goofy today. It is Monday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I tried to make this as simple as possible. It's just 5 doubles, chain 2, 5 doubles until it's big enough to go in the middle. So I've got lots of stash busting going on. Yeah, see, I fit right. I like them. I always have a hair tie on my arm anyway. No, I have so many things, so many projects going on. Plus, I have to clean out the garage. Plus, I have to clean out the rest of the bags and boxes from straightening this room. And we won't even talk about the basement because right now I'm pretending the basement doesn't exist. You guys would be ashamed of me if you looked in the basement. I'm not kidding. I'm ashamed of it. And I'm the only one who sees it. Yeah. Yeah, I always have a hair tie on my wrist. Usually it's just one of the simple black ones, but I'm hanging these all up here. I figure the kids will love them. Maybe I'll make them some for Christmas too. They could use these for Thanksgiving as well. Well, but it's not. Here's my confession to you guys. Okay. My basement, you've got to get down there by putting a ladder down and crawling through. So it's literally a hole in the floor. So when I take things out of this room, and I'm talking boxes and boxes of craft items, which could be anything. Anything. Sometimes I just slide them in the hole. So then when I go down there, I have to crawl down the ladder around them and reorganize them when I get down there. So it's that's my confession to you guys. If you guys were you friends of the show or fans of the show Friends, when Monica had that closet in the back of the apartment? And then Chandler found it and he realized she was a slob, but she just hid it all in that room. That's kind of what's going on in my basement. It's anyway, someday I'll have to deal with it. Or I'll just forget it's down there and someday Amanda will have to deal with it. I'm so sorry, honey, if you're listening. Sometimes I get to the point where all right, you go make your coffee, Cece. We'll be right here. I'm going to make a couple of these while we chat. So guys, I'm thinking of making a display cabinet on my own. So if you go to Harbor Freight, they sell those. They're about this big and they're on wheels and you can build stuff on it. Good morning, Russ. So I think here in my head, I need 4 pieces of plexiglass. First, I need to build the frame, obviously. So I would do 4 2x2s, maybe. Come on, listen to me. See if this is right. 4 2x2s, and then I would make a couple shelves, and then I would line the thing with plexiglass. Can you picture it? One of the plexiglass would have to open though, or come right off, right? Oh, poor Icy. So let me know if you guys can picture it and what else you think. Right, Margaret? Or Marianne? So if I make a couple of those for the fair, yeah, that's what I said, Marianne. So at Harbor Freight, they have those things on wheels. So, and I want it plexiglass all the way around so I can see, right? So then I could put the Legos inside. So I could wheel the Legos up to where they check in for the fair. The kids could put the Legos in there and then we could wheel it back and they wouldn't be moved. I like that. And speaking, I think it would work, right? No, Marianne, no, that wouldn't work. I can do all that. So I think if I can make a few of those, because at the fairgrounds I already have the yeah, maybe Al. But I want to try one on my own. I think Lynn and I could do it together. But I really want to try to make one. Now that I'm comfortable using that saw, which was super fun, by the way. I'm comfortable using the saw, so I can go ahead and I'm going to try it. And I still have the key to the fair building, so we'll be fine there. All right, so there's 1 out of 54 I have to make. Where's my scissors? 1. Yeah, so maybe I can order. I'll see what size the plexiglass comes in, Marianne. And then I will make the cart according to that size. Like I'm thinking if I get 4x6 sheets of it, maybe that would work. I have a bandsaw. I have all those saws. I have one of every kind of saw that I would need. So here's another thought I had, you guys. What if I made a display case out of old windows? See if you can picture that. What if I tried to make a display case out of old windows? So I have somebody that renovates houses. I have a neighbor that renovates houses, right? So I don't need a top on it. I don't need a top, so I just need 4 sides. So if I had 4 windows in frames, right, because he helps renovate houses, then that might work. It might work. Did you see the light bulb just go on? What if I take a shelving unit like this? It's already on wheels. And put the windows on there. True. Yeah, Margaret, that's what gave me the idea is that I've seen greenhouses made with windows. But if I take plexiglass or windows, whatever I can find, this is already on wheels, so I wouldn't have to buy the thing for the bottom. And I have 2 extra of these. Did you see that light bulb go on? Wasn't that fun? All right. See, these are the things that go through my head when I'm supposed to be sleeping. Man, it is so weird to hold this like this. All right. So this goes there. All right. So you guys helped me talk through that. That was awesome. Thank you. I need more coffee. Yeah, that happens to me a lot, Marianne. That's when I take my little sleep aid and there's a station on, because I have Amazon Prime and they have Amazon Music, and there is a station on Amazon Music that has sleep or relaxation or whatever. And when I can't sleep, I take one of my little helpers, which is just the name brand from Amazon, kind of like a Tylenol PM, and I just turn on that music, and usually within a half hour I can sleep. But exactly. That's exactly what happens. And even in the middle of the night, I'm playing Scrabble with my sister Lynn because she works overnights. So she and I are up playing games all night. That's not horrible, you guys. I try to remember to leave something next to my bed, so if I have an idea, I can write it down. But I usually forget. Oh, that's cool. By the way, I want to show you guys something I got. Hang on. I'll be right back. So I think I mentioned this book to you guys, but I wanted to actually show it for you. Hold on, let me take the price tag off. I don't usually dream the designs, Margaret. I usually wake up and start playing with stuff, and then the designs come to me. Well, I'll have to get this sticker off. Anyway, memories for my grandchild. With love for, isn't this cool? And then you can just write your birth and your background, your family tree. Chapter 1, once upon a time in a far off land, your story began. Grandparent Chapter 1 is appropriately a place to record important facts about your heritage. What was your date of birth? Where were you born? Do you know your birth weight and length? I could probably find that. Your full given name. I'm going to put in there that mom spelled it with EY and I spelled it wrong. Was there a welcoming celebration for you? No. There were too many of us. How would you describe your father? Does one special memory of your father stand out? Oh my. Constantine. Exactly, Lynn. See? So I just think, and then childhood years, did you have a best friend? Who were your close friends? What do you remember about your home? Well, I remember that we go there every weekend and we camp. What was your favorite food? Teenage years, oh boy. Wonder if there's anything in here. Siblings, ooh, siblings. So anyway, I think this is going to be a really cute book to fill in. The reason I got this is a while back, maybe a couple years, River Life's niece did this for their grandfather, and she actually interviewed him, and it was the coolest thing. So I thought that would be cool. No, no, Mary. Well, I mean, it could. I don't know that I'd use it here. So no, I think I'll leave it at the farm, and Al will start it, once or twice a week. Make sure it's all. I really don't have any use for it here. If anything, I would bring my Can-Am home, the four-wheeler, because that I can use in the snow, that I can play around in the cornfield with. But no, my new side-by-side would not make the trip home. So I'm getting ready for girls' weekend. I'm getting my camper ready to pack her up and tow it and pack it in for the first time. It's all right. I will be fine. Actually, my brother-in-law said if he can get off work, he'll do it for me. So that'll be nice. Okay. I'm just nervous to do it. That's all. I mean, I know I like to be self-sufficient and independent, but there's also, I just don't like to stress. And if you guys remember, so if you guys read Lynn's comment, first of all, those of you that might not know, Linda is my sister. And Linda is coming with me to Girls Weekend. And so each year there's a theme, and we're not allowed to know any other details other than what the person whose year it is to pick the theme. And this year, Lori was the one picking the theme, and she said, we all just have to be completely dressed in black from head to toe. So I'm excited. I love that Lynn comes with me. So it's Lori and all her sisters, and me and Lynn's daughter. And it's really fun. So I'm looking forward to it. Okay. Yarn over, pull up a loop. You guys, this is so yarn over, pull through 2. Oh, you guys, don't forget that tomorrow is Crochet Club. Well, we're not sure if it's going to be iridescent paint or glow sticks or what we're doing, but we're excited. Last year it was all cowboys and everything, but we'll see. So tomorrow, live from Crochet Club. So it's going to be a members only live. So here's the link if you guys want to become a member. Hold on, let me get it. Become a member. Here we go. I'll get back on the screen and Margaret will already have it up. Okay, so here we go. So if you guys want to be a member, starting tomorrow, each week will be a members only live from the Crochet Club, which is going to be a blast. Why is this doing? Oh, it's only one end. All right, okay. So that's one thing for members only. I'm trying to do more. Maybe I'll do some lives from Girls Weekend, like I did from my family reunion. It's always fun. Linda's actually staying in a tent. I got to remind Lori to make sure she has the tent stuff for Lynn. We're getting there, guys. Well, hello, Dot Hug. So, do any of you, like a lot of us drink coffee, do any of you use the Keurig cups for your coffee? I'm trying to find an upcycle craft to do using those. So far, I don't like the ones I've found. So if anybody has seen any or has any ideas, let me know. You do, Kimberly? So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make it one of the kids' crafting days at the fair. So if I can get a quick and easy craft using them. So no glue gun. We can use glue, but no glue gun. Stuff like that. I'm just trying to think of, because day one is going to be using old magazines to make the gift boxes. Day two, I want to be an upcycle project. So Kimberly, what do you do with them? No, I didn't check Pinterest yet. Well, here's the deal. I checked Pinterest like a year ago. I haven't been back on there since then. Where is it? I must not have it. I must not have it downloaded onto this iPad. So I will have to put it on there. But I get lost on Pinterest. Like I'll start with that idea. I thought maybe you used them for a craft. I mean, I saw one where they use it to make a wreath, and I really didn't like the wreath. It just looked, it looked like old coffee pods being used. I didn't like it one bit. Okay, we're setting this down for a minute. We're going to set that over there for a minute. Let's download Pinterest. There we go. Yeah, I will lose hours on Pinterest. And all I want to do is go in and get something quick and come back out. And the next thing I know, I'm like, oh my goodness, I've been in here forever. So I try. By the way, you guys, side note, I closed my Etsy store. It was costing me more than anything. And I don't know, I just closed it. So that happened. All right. So let's see. Moon in as, ooh, it's moving in the background. I don't like that. What? Just sign in. Continue with Touch ID. I'm not sure I love Touch ID all the time because it makes me, anyway. K-Cup Creatures. Now, they told me you can make bird feeders, which I've done. You can make snowmen, which I've done. You can make little caps, little hats, which I've done. I don't know. I just didn't like any of them. Gnome ornaments made with K-cups. Well, where did you find that? Where'd you find that? Oh, there we are. Okay. So now I'm on. And I just... All right. Cancel. Just cancel. Yeah. It does sound cute. Oh, Marianne, I got all excited. I thought you had ideas for the... I thought you had ideas for the K-cups. I'm trying to log into Pinterest, and it's just... Ah. All right, let's... See, this is why I don't... Oh, that was you? Oh, thank you. I saw it. I saw it pop up, but I didn't want to be rude and look at my messenger. Well, they are cute. I wish I could. Can I show you guys? Oh, thank you, Marianne. I don't know. I got so many conversations going on at once. But, well, I like that one. That's cute. Yeah, I just got to get in there and sometimes I just do Google Images and then it'll bring me to Pinterest. K-Cup crafts. Because all the craft books I have over here. Yeah, see? Recycled K-Cup DIY necklace. Hold on. That's not a K-Cup. I'm not even going to show you guys because it's not a K-Cup. That makes no sense. Let me just go to images. There we go. Now this gets me where I need to be. Then I can go further. So they're all showing little things like little spiders, little snowmen, little turtle. But I wanted something where you make a craft and you're like, whoa, that's a K-Cup. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. I mean, you can do little ghosts. Those are easy things. But I wanted something, not just a little kid one. Yay. Copy is made. No, I'm not making turtles. Well, I mean, I could make turtles. I'm trying to find things to make with the K-Cups. Like, I get 4 of them a day. So I'm trying. My goal is to create a craft for these kids to make in my crafting hour at the fair and show them a spot in the fair book where they can enter this item. That's my whole thought process. So I'm trying to look for something, I guess. I mean, because here's what I first saw. Okay, let me unplug this so you can see it. Here's what I first saw. You see that white wreath? So I tried that wreath. And when I was done, it literally just looked like a K-Cup stuck on a door. And I didn't like it. So I don't want to do that one. And I have used them to start my seedlings. And I have used them to, you know, but I wanted something. What if I melt it? No, I can't melt it at the fair. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, they have lots of cute little ones, but I'm looking for something where you're like, whoa, I can't believe that's made out of Keurig cup. I might try to melt one down anyway, just to see what happens. I wonder what would happen. I mean, yeah, they're cute. Oh, that one they stack up and make a tree. Then they could decorate the tree. See, and I have to do six days worth of crafts that coincide with the craft book. And I need the list by by the 26th. So I can present it. Yes, Kimberly, I am looking for something where these kids are going to come out of my craft. Oh, they could make an advent calendar. Cover the top with like a Post-it note and they could poke their little hands. I didn't even see that on here, but I think I could. Right? If they do like an advent calendar. Oh no, Amber. My brain's going in so many directions right now. It doesn't feel like Monday to me. It feels like it feels actually like I have an extra day because I came home early from camp. So instead of packing up and heading home today, I actually have the day to get everything done. Whether or not I'm going to get anything done, or whether I'm just going to sit here and get lost in Pinterest, is a whole other story. Sorry, I'm getting back to making this into a cabinet. Well, Amber, don't you homeschool your kids? So that would be a very tough. I couldn't do it, is my point. If I had a day like you're having where it's Monday and I just can't, and the kids are like, so what are we doing for school today? I'd be like, science. Go out in the yard and find something. Yeah, I get it. I don't know how you do it. I found out yesterday that my two nieces and my one nephew were homeschooled. By the way, I'm still waiting for the local school to call me. I know the board meeting was last Thursday. Maybe I didn't get approved. Maybe they don't want me. Maybe they don't want me as a substitute. Maybe they called the Schoharie school where I substituted and they told them I was terrible and I shouldn't be a substitute teacher, and maybe they don't want me. Which would be fine with my daughter because she's not sure she wants me to substitute because of all the germs. Good times. By the way, as one of my Stash Buster videos, I think I'm going to use that plastic that you guys sent me, and I'm going to make bookmarks. I just had them up here. Here's one piece. That's a square one, but I have the longer ones you guys sent me. I'm going to make bookmarks. It's still yarn. It's still stash busting. Okay. Yeah. Margaret, last year when I substituted for those 2 full days, I could see the kids sneezing and da-da-da-da-da-da. And within a day, I was so sick. I couldn't breathe. Yeah, see, Amber, I just, that's not in my wheelhouse to think that way. It was always send her to school and then help with the homework, which I really always couldn't do either. Some of it was just too crazy. I really think I should rewind my life and be an art teacher or open a craft school. Wouldn't it be fun? And I don't have the means to do this, but wouldn't it be fun if I did a place where like kids' birthday parties could come to me and we could craft? A 2-hour birthday, I supply everything. They come to me, we do a craft, they go home with it, and that's their party. I think that would be a fun. I don't have the means to make that happen. You know what I mean? But wouldn't that be great? Well, because there's a place right in the local city right up here where you do, or, you know, to start, Margaret, maybe I could bring the crafting to the party. Like if it's at their home, I could bring everything to them. Oh, I'm sure you do, Amber. We all do. Your kids are smart as can be, and they're lucky that they have you. I just meant. Maybe I'll start it, Margaret. It could still be Fortunate Creations crafting parties. Craft birthday party. I think I don't know, maybe I'll put it on Marketplace. Maybe I'll try it. Have your kids. Exactly, Marianne. I could give them a choice of like 5 different crafts they could do. And then I could bring everything for that craft to their party, be there for an hour or 2, and then leave. I think I might have thought of something, guys. I think I might have thought. I think a hanker for a hunka. Come on, you guys, you remember that? Time for timer. I hanker for a hunka, a chinka slicer chunka. I hanker for a hunk of cheese. Linda, you're laughing. I know you are, because we always say that. What do you think, you guys? I think I'm gonna try it. Amber, I find Tupperware at thrift stores, secondhand stores. I buy the real Tupperware, but I only buy it there. You're not paying the big prices, but they're all perfect. And I have a ton of it. It's all the actual stuff. You guys, my brain's really working right now. I could pick 5 easy crafts. Yeah, go treasure hunting. Can you see my brain? Can you see the smoke coming out my ears? I think I've decided what my next step is. Yeah, well, Margaret, I only a slice or chunk of cheese. Lynn, I knew you were out there. I knew you could hear it. I think I'm going to try it. Exactly. I'm going to have a menu of 5 different crafts. Let's see if it takes off. Let's see if it works, right? The first couple of times I could bring someone with me. Yeah, Lynn, I know. Garage sailing this weekend, you guys. I'm very excited. Oh, no, not the struggle bus. The wheels on the struggle bus go round and round. Ooh, 25 pounds of Hershey. So, okay, Russ, I would pick out all the Mr. Peanut. Yep. Yeah, so that's kind of what it would be. I could actually make these little boxes up, put everything they need to do the craft in there. My brain's going. My brain's going. I would need toolboxes or carrying kits. Oh, my nose is itchy, guys. I'm really sorry. I hate that I keep touching my nose. It's a subliminal thing or a non-conscious. Anyway, I hate that I do it. Yeah, so Russ, save me all of the chocolate-covered peanuts. Oh, I love dark chocolate. My mom used to buy dark chocolate candy bars because none of us kids, subconscious, that's it. None of us kids like dark chocolate, so she knew that was the only candy she could have that none of us would touch. Can I tell you guys something that happened crazy over the weekend? Whatever you believe, whatever you think, I'm just going to tell you the story and you take it from there. So you guys know that we are in the barn at the farm every day. We're up the stairs, we're in the hayloft, we're we're in that barn every day. Plain and simple. So my brother goes up the stairs in the barn for like the 100th time that weekend. He looks down on the floor and there's an envelope. He said an old beat up envelope. He opened the envelope and it was a picture of my mom and her mom. That was the only thing in the envelope. He's like, well, where the heck would this have come from? There's no pictures up in the hay mound. It was just Margaret, right? All of us just kind of were like, what? So we have video camera up there for when the kids go up. So I replayed everything just to see if someone else was up there. No one else was up there. And I'm telling you, my brother is in that barn a million times a day. He's just always is. Does he go upstairs every time? No, but he goes up a few times a weekend, you know. Yep. So he looks down on the floor and there was an envelope with mom and grandma's picture in it. Believe what you want. I'm just telling the story. Yep. So crazy, right? Those are the kind of things where you just kind of go, wow. So it was kind of a cool day. I will leave you all on that note. We've been on about 55 minutes. So I'm going to get working on all of my projects. I'm going to get my brainstorming on my craft party, kids craft party. And yeah, I do too, Margaret. I do too. So you all have a great day. Thank you for starting Monday with me. Thank you for helping me process all of my ideas. And who knows, maybe you guys will see the birth of Kim's crafting parties or Fortunate Craft. Who knows? Anyway, you guys have a great day. Remember, always be happy, be kind, and be creative. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.